Okay, so now I have been meditating for 100 days, and I mean every day. So that's pretty remarkable because if you haven't seen any of my other videos, I the furthest I've ever meditated consecutively is like maybe 5, 6 days in a row before this project, and it was always like 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, and I thought that was like good, but I focused on 20 minutes because my coworker at the time before was did a bunch of research and did a presentation to all the staff about like the benefits of meditation and the scientific backing, and she said that 20 minutes is the most like beneficial for like brain uh, effect for real changes. So I mean more is better, but I'm a busy guy. So anyway, there's a little recap. Let's just talk about what 100 days of meditation has done for me. So I'd say since my last update video, I'd say from like day 65 until like day 95, I just progressively cared about this project less and less. But when I set my mind to something, I always do it. So I just kept doing it 20 minutes. And I'm not going to say that I did it as well as I could. Like some days I just sat here and just waited for the time to be over. And like I guess that's part of the struggle, like it's just part of it. But I will say that I did try. I'm not saying I didn't try at all, but I tried to focus on the breath and then just got lost, or I was too tired from work. But recently, in the past few days, I've done more research about that and being like, why is this like this? And there's little tricks I can do to keep my mind focused without losing it entirely. Like for example, before I was counting to 10 and back down to 5 and then up to 10 in a way, but it's too long, so I kept losing focus, drifting away. But now I just do 1 to 5 to 1 to 5 to 1 to 5, and it helps me a little bit better. I mean, counting breaths. So for a while here in the past month, I really just didn't get the point of meditation. It lost its novelty. I didn't have any like good, clear, focused moments. But then since I started counting the new way, I've had some pretty good meditation sessions. Also, I've been known to drift and droop, but I learned that like it's okay to readjust, and that's actually a really good mental reminder. Is if the spine's not straight, that means you're drifting. So it goes hand in hand. So that's helped me a lot with my posture. But I would say that overall, besides for the project in my life, how has meditation changed me? So I've seen videos where people talk about like 2 months of meditation changed my life, and I just don't believe that, because even now I can't tell you if this is placebo or if it's the fact that I'm taking my health more seriously, exercising more, I'm just more disciplined, older. I couldn't tell you any of those things are actually what's happening or if it's the meditation. But since I started meditating, I do have more focus, and I notice more like the ambience, my surroundings, and also like one thing I've noticed which is really interesting, and I know that this isn't just made up because let's say I get a phone number on my phone and I need to put it in another part of my phone. I would always have to keep two tabs and flip back and forth, like remembering just the first part and then coming back to look at the second part. But now, like I really can just remember numbers like vividly the second they show up. I'm not going to say that's meditation, but I have noticed that it's like I'm just like, wow, that's remarkable. So that's something that's changed in my life. Like today I went to the dentist, and obviously I get a little bit of nerve pain when they really dig down there and clean, just a little bit, but I don't like it. Like not many people do, but when I was in there, I just actually started focusing on the breath, and it helped. And so there's situations like that where meditation comes into my real life. I use that as a cope, but there's also times when I'm walking and the breath, I notice the breath. So those are kind of some things that meditation has changed for me. Um, I'm more calm for sure. I still get angry like everyone else, but I mean obviously, but I catch myself now getting angry, and I just think like, okay, I'm angry. I notice it more now. I notice it instead of just like being enraged. I notice I'm enraged, and I can choose to stay enraged, but it's just more about um, being aware. I think I am more aware because I've spent so much time now, 20 minutes a day, just focusing on my thoughts and my breath, so I understand it a little bit more. Um, I'm able to pay attention to the parts of my body that I never noticed before were like kind of strange, like a soreness that I ignored or something like that. And that's pretty much it. I can't really talk about much more. I will say that now in 100 days, my meditation practice isn't like, I don't have any expectations. I don't think it's a mystical thing. I don't think that there's going to be some visions like I thought before. And I still do have some images that pop up, but that's just my mind thinking. And I don't think of it as like a sign or anything crazy. I just, now I just think of it as something I do. And it's nice to do. And it feels good after every meditation. I do feel a little bit better. I don't know if it's the accomplishment of having completed a goal, stayed true to my word, or if the meditation actually did something. So I'd say, to sum it all up, day 100, there are noticeable improvements in my life, but in the same the same way that I'm doing this project, I'm also doing so many different things for my life. So I couldn't tell you that it's only the meditation that is making my life more focused and more aware. So, but that sums it up. I mean, the real sum it up is meditation has now shifted into a healthy habit with no expectations. That's the main thing. And it comes with me sometimes in regular days. That's it. That's 100 days of meditation. Do I recommend you try? Absolutely. Because maybe you will have a better focus and you'll be able to help other people. And I mean, like, that's not the point, but you'll be able to tell people something that I wasn't able to tell them. That's what I'm saying. I think everybody should try. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to my rambling. That's 100 days. I'm going to keep going for the whole year. And at this rate, probably for the rest of my life. But definitely filming it and keeping updated for the rest of the year.